Hey guys, today we're going to be going over all of the different features that come on all 5 of these cordless vacuums. Over here in the white we have the Black+Decker 16 volt. In the gray we have the Dyson V8. This is just the normal model, the base model. We have the Levoit cordless vacuum right here, the Shark Pet, and then the Bissell CleanView XR Pet version over here. So anyways, let's cut to a different camera angle so I could show you guys a really close look at every one of these vacuums here. All right, so we're gonna be starting off with the Black+Decker. This is almost everything that you guys get in the box. The only thing that I'm missing here is the actual power adapter, and that plugs in right up here. It's just a really small cord. So we do get a crevice tool, and there's a cutout notch here just to make sure it doesn't get clogged, and it also seems to help actually promote better airflow. So moving down, let's go ahead and separate this. This vacuum's one of the few where you can't actually remove this roller. So when you guys use the crevice tool, it will only be on here. You won't be able to use the wand with the crevice tool. But this is still a really nice vacuum. We have these really nice wheels down here that feel like silicone or rubber, so they'll be nice and gentle on your floor. The same with the front wheels. And then something that I've always really liked about this vacuum is we get really good clearance right here. So hopefully you guys could see that gap right there. That allows you to kind of go over a pile and get everything sucked up into the vacuum. And then they also have a pretty cool design here. So to remove the roller, there's a button that you press. So you just pull it and you guys could remove the roller and clean it or replace it. Moving over to the actual motor, we have a fairly small dustbin, and it's pretty easy to remove those. So I will say that I like that. And you guys could quickly remove the filter, and there's a foam filter there that's easy to replace and clean. I do like how easy this all comes apart, but I will say that dustbin is fairly small. This vacuum does have multiple power modes, and it also will auto sense, so it will boost it up if you're on carpet automatically, and then kick it back down if you're on the floor. Or you guys could just manually boost it up to the max mode. And then there's no removable battery, it's all built in. All right, so once again, here's everything that you guys get in the box besides the power adapter for the Dyson. We have a wall mounting kit with hardware taped to the back here. And then we have a crevice tool. It's basically the same size as the previous. We have another different type of crevice tool that could also be a bristle brush tool. Then we get one of my favorite attachments on the Dyson V8. We have this tangle-free pet cleaner. So the way they engineered this is to basically suck up pet hair without getting it stuck on the roller brush. That's why it's at an angle. It seems a little weird at first, but it is really cool. And this whole plate here moves. So to remove this, or that plate to work on clogs, there's a clip right there, and then you guys could separate it just like so. So when it comes to the vacuum, we have a really nice brush roller design, one of my favorites. It seems to be the most unlikely to get hair stuck in it. They use veins on the inside of the roller, so when the bristles pass through the vein, it kind of just gets the hair stuck out of the roller. So it's really cool, and this head moves in a bunch of different directions. It has great movement. And then here is the actual motor. Oh, and then one more thing, it is easy to remove the roller brush. There's just a little plate right here that you guys could twist with like a quarter or something like that. So here is the motor. We have easy to replace filters. This one is washable, so that's cool. Easy to remove. And then to empty the actual dustbin, you're gonna pull up on this, and then when you pull it all the way up, it will empty the bin. So you don't even have to get your hands near it, but that's how you guys operate it. And then if you guys do want to remove the entire dustbin, there's a clip here. You guys will press it down and you guys will pull it out. Just make sure that you guys put this back in place correctly. If you guys don't, your brush roller will not work. So this vacuum, for power modes, you have a dial up here. So you guys could flip it to the max or the default power mode. And that's basically it for the Dyson V8. I do want to mention that the Black+Decker did have lights as well in the brush roller, and I am not seeing them on the Dyson V8. The Dyson V8 battery is a little harder to remove. If you guys were to replace it, it will take a screwdriver for that, but it is possible. So next up, we're taking a look at the Levoit vacuum. So we get a crevice tool that also doubles as a bristle brush, and then another bristle brush vacuuming tool. So let's first take a look at the roller. They have a pretty cool design for cleaning. So there's a button up top, you press it, and you guys will pull this up and then out. So that's how you guys remove the roller. And the roller has a tangle-free design, so that's why they have these fabric veins there instead of normal bristle brushes. And there is one bristle brush that helps get in the carpet a little better. To put it back in, it's fairly easy. Just push it straight down and then give it a twist, and then you guys are good to go. Once again, we have some LEDs on the front, and then we have a very large wand here that you guys can use with all of your accessories. So to remove the actual motor, there's a button on this side. You'll press that, it releases itself, and you have a button here to remove the dustbin. Then you guys will give this a twist for cleaning. Then you guys can put it back. On the top here, we have our filters and another foam filter down there, and those are very easy to replace. To put this back in, you start on the top, give it a push, and you guys are set. We have some lights on this side for the actual battery life indicator, and then to power it, we have the port right there. This vacuum does have 3 power modes, which is the most out of all 3 of these vacuums. To go into the power modes, all you have to do is press this button there, press the power mode selector, just like that. You're back down to the low, and then press the power button to turn it off. This battery is not removable. It's all built in, but I love the way this vacuum looks. It has a really nice design, and it did come with mounting hardware. All right, now we're taking a look at the Shark vacuum. This is probably the biggest and heaviest of the bunch, but it doesn't feel hard to navigate around the house at all. So here are our accessories. We have our crevice tool. It's pretty simple, just like all the others. And then we have this tool that has a removable bristle brush. So you guys could use it just like that, or you guys could use it with the bristle brush. They have these ribs to it, but they do not move. It's not like a sleeve for a joint there. It's just a solid piece. This vacuum does have a pretty unique storage system. So basically, you guys will remove the dustbin. You guys will put the vacuum up like so. Then you guys will put the dustbin right here. So that's how you guys could store it. All the weight is low to the ground so it won't fall over. Then when you guys want to use it, you guys could lift it up. Let's take a look at the brush roller. So this brush roller has the most hair stuck in it so far. And it is still easy to remove the brush roller to clean it, but it just does seem the most likely to get tangled up. With that being said though, after doing the carpet test with this vacuum, it did do a great job still, even with all the hair. And to remove that brush roller, you guys have 3 clips that you guys could twist right there to remove it. We do have LEDs on the front once again, so I always like seeing that. It helps kind of show you where the debris is at. Then we have a very large motor here and dustbin. So to remove the dustbin, we have a button on my side, and then you guys could just take it out like so. We have filters right there that you guys could remove. Then we have a button right here that you guys push up. I was doing the wrong thing. And you guys could see inside of the dustbin and clean it. Then you guys are all set to put it back together. This vacuum does also have different power modes. And on top of that, this vacuum has a carpet or normal bare floor mode. And on both of them, you guys could pull this trigger right here to instantly go into the max power mode. The battery in this one is also built in. All right, so lastly, we have the Bissell vacuum. So we get a mounting kit right here that you guys can charge from, and this is all the hardware that you guys get for that. They also do give us a bunch of accessories. So we have a crevice tool that has a bristle brush attachment. We have another bristle brush thin attachment, a crevice tool, And then one of my favorite parts, they give us this pet hair cleaner. So this one is specifically made for your pets. That's why this vacuum is a little different than the normal CleanView XR. But this head here does rotate to give you a really good angle no matter where you're at. And then they do give you a spare filter. This vacuum was really well thought out because you guys could easily remove this brush roller. So all you have to do is press this button. You guys could just pull it up and out of there, replace it, clean it. And this brush roller does a really good job at not getting tangled. We also do get a LED on the front, and it has pretty good clearance right here in the center. There's a little cutout so that if you guys are going over a pile of debris, it will easily clear it. We have nice wheels that feel like rubber or silicone, so it should be easy on your floor. And a very unique wand here. I love this purple design that they went with. I think it looks really good and kind of makes this vacuum stand out. So the motor has a detachable battery. So if you guys wanted to, you guys could get multiple of those batteries. The dustbin is also a very good size for a cordless vacuum, and it's easy to empty. So if you guys wanted to, there's a button right here. It pushes the dustbin out a little. Then you guys could just press this button to empty it. Now to remove the dustbin, just give it a twist while it's open. Then you guys could remove the filter here and then replace it or just clean it out, whatever, and then easily reinstall it. So lastly, this vacuum does have different modes. So to turn it on, I'll press the trigger down here. Now I'll press this button right there to go to max, low, and then medium. So I was previously mistaken. This one does have 3 modes as well, just like the Levoit vacuum. So there you guys have it. That is my comparison between all 5 of these cordless vacuums. They're all very similar, but I do like how they all have their own take on the cordless vacuum style. They all kind of move in different ways. Some have better suction power, and some are just lighter and easier to navigate. So hopefully throughout this video, you're able to figure out which one's going to be the most beneficial for you.